Scripting. The thing that actually builds up games, including Roblox. Some people are good at scripting, some are bad.
Adrian.
But I'm not one to judge since I can't even script a kill brick. So I'm gonna spend the next 30 days getting better at scripting. So let's dive right into it. Alright, so the idea of this game is that you have a sword, and with that sword, you have to kill enemies. When you kill the enemies, you get coins, and you level up. Then you can use those coins to buy better swords, and use the XP to fight better bosses. So, let's get better at scripting. Alright, so we just loaded in. I have played a little bit. I used to want to script, but I never actually tried learning scripting. I've learned a little bit of modeling, a little bit. So I do have a few plugins. Editor Solixity here. Just so you guys know, these next few days will probably be modeling days because I still have to learn scripting before I can actually start scripting. So the next few days are probably going to be more modeling days, but after the first week, maybe a bit less, I will be doing more scripting. So that's just all I need to tell you guys. So I do have a little bit of knowledge, but barely any. I have little to no knowledge on scripting, and I have a little bit of knowledge on modeling. Now, hopefully this won't be too hard. Oh, and I forgot to say one thing. If I can't make this game in the 30 days that I make these videos, I die. Okay? I explode. My house will explode, and I will explode on impact. Okay? So if I can't make this, I die. Okay? And in the next 30 days, my sub goal is 2,000. That's my sub goal. Right now, as I'm recording this, I have 1,300, or nearly 1,300. So if I don't hit 2,000 subs by the end of this 30 days, or if I just don't finish the game, I die. Okay? So subscribe, and I'll do my thing on working on the game. Okay? Do it right now. Right now! Okay. Anyways, let's start by making the base of the map. I'm going to use the Archimedes plugin for this. What color should it be? We have to make it super saturated so that those 5-year-olds get the most dopamine when playing this. I feel like that's too bright though. And we can go a little bit like that maybe? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to use the Archimedes plugin. It's very useful. Okay, so we just finished. I'm going to select all these and put these in a folder. And okay, now we have to figure out how to fill this in. Alright, so we did just finish the layout. We'll play test it. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty tough if you ask me. Now, I am going to make a tree model because now I am going to make a asset pack, which is basically just trees, borders, so that they can't just walk out of the map, and just stuff like that. Maybe even a few rocks. And before we move on with the video, I just want to let you guys know, I am going to be uploading these daily for the next 30 months, so that's the reason why this video is so short, because I don't want to make a 10-minute video every day. That would get really time consuming, and I don't even know if it would work out, because first of all, I don't have the time to make a 10-minute video every day that's this edited. So that's the reason why it's only 5 minutes long, so I hope you guys understand. Alright, so we made the asset pack, and no, I totally did not follow a tutorial. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Now, here's the asset pack. It's pretty good, I like it. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna close the workspace really quick, and we're gonna fix the lighting. We're gonna get rid of the atmosphere. I don't like the atmosphere, it makes fog. I don't like fog. We're gonna add a color correction effect, saturation. I'm gonna add a little bit of saturation to make it pop a little more. Because half the people playing this game are probably gonna be brain dead iPad kids. So we just gotta keep it how it is for now. I personally think it is pretty good. Okay. Now we're just gonna start putting these around the edges, these little borders around the edges, and making little things. So let's just start doing that. Alright, so I'd say this is pretty good for the map for episode 1. because I don't want to do anything too crazy for episode 1. So yeah, I don't want to do anything too crazy. But, yeah. So, with that being said, I think that's going to be the end for this episode. It was a really fun episode. Of course, I am going to watch some scripting tutorials. Yeah, I am going to watch some scripting tutorials. And that should be the end of this episode. So, goodbye until next episode.